It's a title that's stuck with Prince George, Canada's most dangerous city. Since we were given that dubious distinction, major efforts has been taken to fight crime. But those efforts could be set back after the RCMP confirmed a $4.2 million cut to its provincial policing budget. The move is not sitting well with some local community leaders.
We've got some talking to do with the province around policing.
Mayor Sherry Green says despite improvements to public safety over the past few years, many in Prince George won't be happy with cuts imposed by the provincial government to the BC RCMP budget.
I know that when they've looked at their budget and they've made a cut like this, over $4 million to their budget, they're certainly aware of what the northern concerns are.
The most substantial cut, $2.8 million less for the province's anti-gang squad, the Combined Forces Special Enforcement Unit, or CFSEU. No staff from Prince George will be affected, but positions will be dissolved for CFSEU officers investigating gangs like the Hells Angels. In a statement from the province's RCMP commanding officer, Deputy Commissioner Craig Collins says the force has exhausted all possible cost-cutting measures. He writes, for example, the BC RCMP have significantly reduced the size of our fleet, adjusted shift schedules to better meet demand, reduced travel costs, found innovative solutions for lower cost training, centralized administrative functions in our new headquarters, and more. The cuts also affect 13 full-time investigators in the province. The $1.4 million reduction impacts the Major Crimes Unit, a concerning decision given Northern BC's notoriety for missing and murdered Indigenous women. Terry T.G., Tribal Chief of the Carrier-Sicani Tribal Council, says the cuts in unsolved homicides and missing persons programs are worrisome for the 8 First Nations he represents.
A lot of the youth and the young people are being targeted by many of the gangs in Prince George and probably Vancouver because they're the most vulnerable out of our society.
NDP Justice critic Mike Farnworth echoes the concern.
You don't take your foot off the throat of organized crime and say we'll get back to it in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years or whenever you decide that it's the right time. Organized crime is a problem.
In the meantime, Mayor Green will wait and see how the province can reconcile the cuts in its Blue Ribbon Report on policing in BC.
With respect to crime itself, a full 1/3 of cities across the nation that rank too high on crime severity statistics are from northern British Columbia.
Ryan Kessler, CKPG News.